Let's return now to those fires in Australia. All the news out of there over the past few days has been so terribly sad. So many lives lost. But there has today at last been something of an uplifting story out of the fires. It's just a little thing, but sometimes little things matter, particularly at times like this. And this story has travelled the world. It came about when a volunteer firefighter, David Tree, saw a slow-moving koala in the burned-out trees. Its paws were scorched and it was obviously dehydrated. He called out to it, and remarkably, it came to him to drink like a baby from his water bottle. Almost as remarkably, the whole incident was captured on a cell phone camera.
There's a koala in here. That's amazing. Come here, mate. Hey? You all right, buddy? Hey? What the hell? Can you grab me some water? Hey? Get you some drink. This guy has survived. He's looking pretty bewildered, so we can get him a drink. Oh yeah, look, he's sitting down. Chose for water. Oh, buddy, that's got him. It's amazing. Yeah, smell that. When we're fighting the fires, how much can a koala bear? We need H2O. He just can't get enough of it. Oh, mate. You on your second bottle of H2O. Pure natural spring water. I just fell. Yeah. I can't believe how he just put his hand out. Yeah. You'll get hydrated and then he'll rip that absolute shit out of it. No, he'll be right now. The fire's gone. He's just got to get rehydrated.
David, it's so great to have you on the show. Everyone loves this image, and everyone thinks you're a pretty good chap for doing it. Tell us what happened.
Yeah, the photo. Look, we were backburning, and the DSE had been doing a successful backburn, and we were there just to stop it from spotting over into unburnt ground, and she just appeared, and I just bailed out of the fire truck, went over, and just, you know, went after her. She sat down, looked at me as if to say, look, I'm beat, I can't go anywhere, and then out came the water, and yeah, the photo sort of pretty much says the rest. But when I first started giving her a drink, John, she was reaching up for the bottle with her left paw, and I think with the photo, with her left paw in my, or right paw in my left hand, it was wet with water, because I was trying to make a pool out of my hand, and it was wet and it was cold, so I would imagine it probably gave her some relief as well by having her paw in my hand.
What are koala bears normally like? Normally they wouldn't come anywhere near you, would they?
Well, no, like with the bit of video footage that's kicking around, I would assume it would have been edited. I just made a comment that I said she'll rehydrate and then she'll absolutely rip the crapper out of me, one for a better word. So, but she didn't, and she was very placid, and of course you normally just wouldn't pat a koala and stroke a koala's head. You know, look, they're a gorgeous animal, they're unique to Australia. And the koala Sam is actually a purebred breed of koala in the Strzelecki Ranges. They're a very, very pure breed.
David, koalas must suffer terribly in forest fires. The sort of thousands of hectares of their habitat burned. Normally they would just sit up in the treetops terrified and I guess burn with the trees, would they?
That's right. Yeah, look, they just can't afford to get away, John, and the tree's their home, so they seek refuge. They don't have the understanding that the fire's going to, you know, take their life. But one thing that I must make mention in all this too is the guy that took the photo, Andrew Pardew. He took the photos, and the other thing that I must really make mention of is the animal rescue people that went back. I mean, we only did a small portion, but Mike Beamish from a small town called Ballara, he went back in his own time with his wife and retrieved the koala and gave it the medical assistance it needed.
David, this story's everywhere. You're on telly in New Zealand at the moment, but that's nothing. You've been in Britain, America, newspapers all around the world. Why is it, do you think, that this image, these pictures, that people love it so much?
I think it's, I'm just getting the wind up here, John, too. I think it's just the fact that it's a good news story, and it's just, I think it's probably been like a bit of a sedative to what's been going on in the rest of our state. So I think it's just something that's just distracted people for a moment, and if they can get some sort of comfort out of it, well then that's great. We've shared it with the world, and yeah, we're happy about that.
Good on you, David. Thanks so much for joining us,
John,
matey. Lovely
thank
to
you.
talk to you.
No, thank you. Take care.
David Tree getting the wind up because Channel 9 had kindly choppered a camera in there to interview him on our behalf, but had to get their chopper and their footage back to their studio in Melbourne in a hurry. Right, after the break.